you know what the difference between race and ethnicity is?
No, and I really don't care. But do you know what I do care about? The fact that the powers that be are trying to take away your right to protest. That's correct, my friend. They're doing so in a very, well, government way, I'll say. And it's a team effort too. They got everybody in on it, from politicians to cops to the news outlets and to your local media. So here's what I want you to do. First, I want you to understand what the right to protest is and how it affects your life. The right to protest is your right to speak up if you don't like something that's happening in your country. And as much as it can be annoying to look at these things online, it is something that is necessary for you to remain we, the people. Those are our pronouns, we and us. Anyway, protests are always peaceful. That's a hill that I'll die on. Now, do protests become violent? They absolutely can. For a protest to become problematic, it has to have a catalyst. That's correct. And oftentimes, that catalyst are the police. The reason why it's important for you to understand this is because they are part of the cog that keeps you suppressed. And if you don't think that you're suppressed, then you're just not present. And that's okay, because not a lot of us are. It is the job and the responsibility of those who are present to continue to try to bring everyone into the conversation. And that's all I'm doing here. Pushing the conversation forward, your right to protest is your right. It's my right as well. And I don't want that right taken away from me. The right to due process has already been taken away from all of us. That means that a cop can kill you if they want to and get away with it. That's exactly what that means. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're guilty or innocent. A cop can kill you and take away your life, period. Okay? That right is gone. Let's not lose any more. Okay? A peaceful protest went down in, I believe, New York, and it's in regard to Gaza, which I'm not really getting involved in, but people have a right to protest, okay? America is involved in some sort of way, and so people, American citizens, civilians, people who you are most like, are protesting. The peaceful protest was no longer peaceful because cops stormed them. I'll believe a civilian before I believe a cop any day, and I challenge you to do the same. Pushing the conversation forward, I am not anti-cop. I am pro-civilian, period. This news article in Arizona, for instance, why is the word peaceful being used here? Because they are trying to paint every protest that is peaceful as problematic by signaling one asshole who could be a paid actor. That's the problem, people. One ass does not speak for the protest. And this logic just makes sense. And I know it makes sense because it's the same logic that is used when I say that cops are not your friends. People will argue and say, not all cops. Okay, well, not all protesters. Let's get there, America. Because the civilians are the only ones losing in this uphill battle to remain we the people. Do you know who's infringing upon those rights the most? Second to cops? You. Maybe not you, but the other person looking at this. You. Okay? So, I am not anti-cop. I'm pro-civilian. I will always be that. Have a day that you choose.
Nice smoothie, though.